What's up guys, back again, another video. Slowly getting there with the Corolla. So my shed is full of bits and pieces of Corolla. So as you can see over here, we got the painted dash cross brace and the dash I painted ages ago. So that's all done. So we got the cross brace all painted up nice and gloss black, because these things are always just raw steel and rusty. You don't see it, but I had some black paint in the gun at some point, so I was like, I will just paint that. So got that done. Got the nice black dash sitting there ready to go back in. Steering column. So this video will be on this thing. So I have to replace all of the foam seals, because when you look at this, it is gross and it just falls off and turns to dust. So pretty much over time the fan just blows all of this stuff around in the car, and that's why you get all that dust coming out of your air vents and stuff. Plus, if we have a nice little look in here, we've got half of the world's environment living inside the blower fan. So this video will be basically just pulling that all completely down and cleaning it all right up. There's nothing really wrong with any of it. It all works perfectly fine. Like, the car was running, driving, everything was working fine before I decided to go absolutely bonkers on the thing. So still not getting carried away. But yeah, so it all works. I know what works on the car, what wasn't working on the car and stuff like that. So pretty much that's where it's at. I just got to recondition a few things and give things a good clean up while they're out. So that's one of the things that I've got to do. Also got another score, so in the sense of not getting carried away, I have some Subaru WRX seats to go into the Corolla. So there'll be another video on modifying the seat rails if they need to be. Whatever needs to be modded to get those to go into there correctly. Which also means that if they don't bolt into the original spots, it'll probably end up me having to get a mod plate for the car for the seats, which is not a big deal. It's pretty basic procedure to get them in there safely without making an absolute meal of the thing. So yeah, so that's pretty much where we're at with this so far. So lots of stuff happening. Picked up the new genuine Denso fuel pump for the fuel tank. So the fuel tank hasn't really evolved much since last time, just purely because the weather's been absolutely terrible, so I haven't had a chance to get that outside and get it all cleaned down and then get it off and get it painted and stuff like that. So that one's a little bit off yet. Plus I'm still waiting on the parts, genuine parts from Toyota for the tank, so I'm not in a huge hurry for that, but I would like to get it painted up and all the tank straps and everything done, so when the parts do turn up I can just hook straight into that. But for now it's just get this air conditioning heater unit sorted out, the evaporator unit all sorted out, so I can get it back into here. So I've got all the sound deadening pad into there and all the rest ready to go. But this box has to go in first. That is the first thing that has to go back into there, is that thing, because I'm not trying to wiggle that around everything else. So you pretty much got to pull everything out to get that out. So that's the first thing to go back in. So might as well get stuck in and get started on getting this thing all reconditioned and cleaned up. Alright, so I've got the heater side of the evaporator unit all sealed up now. New foams, new seals. So it all seals up nicely. New seals in there. All pulls in nice and tight. And oh, bear with me for a second, I'm doing this one-handed. Cool. There we go. So it all seals up a bit better than what it did originally. So all that's all ready to go back together. So let's get this thing all back together, and that's one side finished. And then it's on to the air conditioning side to get it all sealed up. This is a bigger job than I thought it was gonna be. So, heater box is all back together. It's looking good. I'm pretty happy with that. It's all working, all functioning. So, had a bit of a look at the heater core. And I'm a little bit skeptical as to whether or not that's a good thing or not, so I will try and see if I can get a hold of a new heater core. If not, it'll be a case of having to send that in and get it reconditioned, because this is too much of a mission to pull this out again when I know that that's not really in the best of condition, that heater core. So that's on the back burner for now till I get the heater core sorted. But as you've seen, we just pulled the blower motor from the aircon unit. It's like a 3-part unit, so you got your heater, then your aircon, then your blower fan. So pull the blower fan off, that's the last part to get done. And when I've pulled the blower fan off, we'll have a look in here. Look at this. Oh, that is delicious. Oh my god. That is horrendous. I am so glad that I am pulling this apart. That core is filthy. Hopefully I can clean that up and I don't need to get a new one. But as you can see, this thing, which I'm about to go see if I can buy a brand new one, is cracked, damaged, and broken. So this is where things escalate, which is a good time. Good thing is, being a little AE101 and 102 Corolla, parts are so cheap for this thing. It's ridiculous. Like, if you see something broken on one of these, you're mad if you don't fix it, because it's just too cheap not to. So, but that's where we're at with this so far. So I'm about to call it a night. This is actually the second night of me working on this. Had to get a few more seals and stuff for this part here, because I didn't have any seal that would replace that. This thing here, hopefully I can clean it up, but I'll see what I can do with that. I'll actually see if there's a genuine part for that to put a new one in, but we'll see how that goes. So for tonight, that's enough. I'm buggered, been at work all day, come home, thought I'd get the heater box finished at least, and then that stopped. So now it's sussing out the air conditioning setup. So off I toddle, and I'll get stuck in this into this again tomorrow. Alright, so let's keep cracking. Right guys, so we got the heater box done, we got the air conditioning box done, and my oldest boy Ryan is down here cleaning out the blower unit box. We've just washed it all out, cleaned it all up, air blown it. He's just making himself useful, aren't you, bud? Just being a part of it. Yeah, that's cool. So we'll get all that dried up and stuff. I've got to make the final pieces of foam inlay because this stuff is yet again pretty gross, but once that's done, that's all the unit back to, and then I can start putting the blower fan back in it, and then everything will start happening from there. But this has been one big mission of a job to try and get all this put together, resealed up, because every single seal in the thing was gone, ruined. The heater core's all nice and cleaned and sorted now, so it is. You know what that is, dude?
No.
It's the fan. It's the fan for the air conditioning and the heater. So when you turn the fan on in the car, that thing spins really fast. Puts air everywhere. Hot air, cold air, all sorts of air. So yeah, so we'll keep on cracking away with this and hopefully get this all back in the car so things can start happening. Still waiting on parts for the fuel tank. So it's been a few days videoing this one, a few nights and stuff. So nearing the finish line on this one. So shouldn't be too much longer.
Do that thing all over again tomorrow. Do something all over again tomorrow, but do twice the work.
Yeah.
Because you miss out on a video.
Alright.
I dropped.
You want to cut one out?
Yeah.
You reckon you could?
I'm not the best.
You reckon you can do this without slicing your fingers off?
I don't know. Yeah.
They're big, heavy scissors.
Yeah, no.
What if I get you some smaller scissors?
Yeah, if you get me smaller
Because
scissors.
they are pretty heavy scissors. Here we go. I don't know. I'll see if this will cut the foam. Yep, that'll cut the foam. Okay, so you've got to cut right on the line. Right on it. So a trick is too, if you have an angle like that, cut. Keep your scissors. Keep your scissors like that. They don't cut really nice, but cut past, because you can't turn your scissors. So if you cut past, then you turn your thing. And see, and then when you've finished, you can just go snip, and that's done. So can you cut the rest of that? So cut that straight through there, straight to the edge, and then once you cut through there, doing a good job, right? A real good job, bud. Keep cutting. No, keep going straight, remember? Go straight, and then cut that corner off. Beautiful! There you go.
Is that good?
Yep, that's really good considering those scissors aren't real great. Trim that corner. And I'll just make some neat trims because those scissors weren't real great. But, awesome job.
30-minute YouTube videos, that would take like a day, like a whole day
Oh, really?
to upload. Because I saw Noah's channel and he goes like 30 minutes and it is nighttime, like completely pitched off. Yeah, and he starts like in the morning.
Good job, Ron. That was really good. Cool. Alright.
Anything else I can help with?
We do have to make another one of these ones.
Yeah,
so
but
we'll make that, and then I'll get you to stick one side on.
How do I stick one? Hello.
All right, so this one we're gonna punch a hole into these.
Oh.
So you need to grab one of those out that fits nice and.
Okay.
Do you reckon that really little one's going to fit over the top of this big thing?
Maybe that one.
No, so what we need is one that's going to fit. So see that hole?
Yeah.
That's the cuttings hole.
Oh.
That doesn't fit over, does it? So you need to find me one that's going to fit over the top of that.
I need to go smaller.
No, you need to go bigger.
Wait,
Because it's got to fit over the top of this whole entire thing.
Yeah, no. I think this one might fit.
Well, that one's good, but it's a bit big, isn't it? Doesn't fit real nice.
Upside down. There.
What do you reckon of that?
Yes, that one. Yeah.
100%, look at that. It fits nicely over it and fits inside of there. That's actually perfect. So grab the tool out,
This
the
tool.
punch tool,
That's kind of heavy.
yep, and screw that onto the end of it.
How do I screw it?
Put that on there and screw it on. You're a shocker, dude.
How?
Look. Oh, just don't worry, I can't even do it. Alright, there we go, there's that.
And then we
Okay, now we're going to take this over to the punch thing.
punch section.
Yeah.
Hi.
Here we go. You really are a ghost, dude. Alright, so we need, have you got the punch tool?
Yes, I have. Right here.
Okay. Good lord above, I've got to go get the hammer.
Are
So,
you?
just wait there. Oh, no, here it is.
This is a puncture tool.
Did you just snore?
Yes.
Okay, bring it down here. Did you drop that on your toe?
Yes.
Okay, here it goes, mate. Alright.
Oh.
Pretty crazy, hey?
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
You don't want to do that?
I don't think so.
See, look, punches a hole. I can see one of us ending up getting our fingers hit. You reckon you can do it?
No.
Have a go. Don't hit it hard at first, because you're going to... Okay, this is bad. We'll start on nails before we start hammering Dad's wrists. Alright, so that's done.
Why is all the puncture tool? Out.
What's up, bud?
Hi.
Can't see you. Focus down
Hi.
Alright,
So, piece of foam goes
so I'll do this side. This side's a little bit
tricky.
tricky.
Tricky. Tricky.
You've got to get it around and then you've got to jam it into
Give them
those
eye
parts.
drops.
Do not, that is
I know.
super gluey knuckling.
I know, I saw it.
Okay, can you peel this off?
Yes.
So it's like a big sticker.
I'm good at peeling stickers.
Yes, you are. Right, give me this. Okay, now, hang on, have a look at the shape. It's like a puzzle. Where's the cut corners? There you go, now you've got to put it on there perfectly. Good job. I'm just going to squish it down. I'm just going to do a little trim on that, but that was really good, right?
Mhm.
Good job. You made your first doodad.
Doodad.
Yeah. Vent flap.
I have doodads tonight.
Good job, buddy.
Hi.
Stand up there. Stand up there. I've got to do this bit.
Okay.
You can do the...
Because it does like the flat thing.
Yeah. It's a little bit on the tricky side,
What is it? It's like
this part.
it's like an upper Boston thing.
I'm sure I'll mess it up.
It's So I can
some
rubber.
way, shape or form. Alright, that was that. Okay.
A, B, C, on B. A, B, C, D. Stuck. I don't know what that was. It got stuck in the Where is the sharp? I thought you were going to let me skewer it.
Yeah, the other bit.
Oh.
Pretty cool, hey?
It's also kind of satisfying. The hose is off, but it still keeps on. Yeah.
That's alright. Okay, let's get this thing finished off. Okay, so now you got to put this on, so it goes that way. So, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, now hold it like this. Hold it on the outside because you need to put it up on top of this. Okay? Yep, put it on. No, just gentle. Okay? So see how there's pins? These little things here
Yeah.
have to go inside here.
Oh.
So you got to try and line it all up.
Line it up like
There you go, is that lined up?
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, now we flip him over. And then we put some screws in him. These ones might be a little bit easier.
Okay.
So I'll just get him started. Don't mess with that one, bud. Screwdriver go now. Everything's a little bit of a mess at the moment. There it is. Okay, here we go. That one? Do that one up. Two hands to get it on. So I'll show you. You know what makes it easier?
Yeah, I was
Grab
doing
the
that
end,
before.
put the end in, and then do him up nice and tight. That one's a bit easier, hey?
Screwdrivers are easier than flatheads too.
Yeah, well that's not even a proper flathead, that's like a crazy one. Okay, that one's done. Right, this one. And then that one. Make sure you hold your screwdriver straight, because if it's on an angle, it won't do up real well. Perfect. Good job, right? There you go. You had a part in building the airbox. Good job. Very good.
Make moving things.
Alright, so that's it. All the heater unit, aircon unit and the blower motor unit are all nice and fresh, sealed, and everything's all good in that. So we're going to cap that video at this one, just purely because this is way longer than I wanted it to be. This video was only supposed to be a quick short video, but it blew out of control because the further I looked at this thing, the worse the heater box was. I'm actually really stoked that I pulled this apart to the level I have with my boy Ryan's help at the end, and got it all nice and fresh. So we got all the heater core in there, all new seals, everything's all nice and sealed up, all the aircon, evaporators all nice and cleaned out, no more gunk in it, all seals on there. The blower motor no longer has trees and rat poo and stuff in it anymore, so everything's all nice and sealed up now, and all the new foam works well. So that's all apples. So next video will be pretty much me installing this into the car, getting the crash pad into it, and I'm not quite sure, but I think I'm going to try and set up the WRX seats into the car. It's going to be a bit of a mission because it's on the hoist, but I figured while I've got the dash out, while I've got the full interior out, I can actually get right into the seat rails and modify the seat rails however I need to modify them to get those seats in there and working without having to work around a full interior. So I think that will be the next port of call, is to get those set up. So then I can pretty much start getting the interior put all back in, get all the wiring sorted and everything back into the car, because all the engine bay is all done and everything. So yeah, well, that's it for this one. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.